Good evening. It's the 16th of the month of April. The year is 2024. You're most welcome to our Tuesday edition of the NILE News Bulletin with me, Farish Majid. But before we get to give you the news bulletin in details, let's first have a look at what is making rounds in the headlines. In the headlines tonight, Arua City locals embark on operations against thieves. By the Town Council Authority evicts kiosk owners to promote sanity. And the Ahun District health workers and teachers received planters from Office of the President. For this and more, in the NILE News Bulletin. Welcome back, and now to begin off with the news bulletin. Angry local community members drawn from different parts across Central Division Nara City have recently commenced with operations against thieves who have been terrorizing the area. And yesterday and today, a total of about 4 motorcycles which have been used by these thieves have been impounded and set ablaze to set a warning to the thieves who have been actually using these thieves and who have been using these motorcycles for this practice. And this follows the recent rise in cases of criminality within the area, where the thieves have been using these motorcycles, targeting those with phones and handbags, most especially in the Central District areas of Moru, San Siro, Ediofe, Arua Primary and surrounding areas within Arua City. Take a look at the story. Well, as the cases of insecurity keep on rising in the Central Business District of Arua Central, the youths and the mobs of today also resorted to banning the exhibits, and these are the motorcycles that these thieves use for carrying out the operations. And as you can see behind me is a crowd of the youths who are already here, who have expressed their anger, and whites who have actually resorted to banning these motorcycles is the reason that, according to them, is because police has failed to actually do enough in terms of also really helping them with these thieves here. And once these motorcycles are taken to police, what they usually do is actually they let the thieves go out and they sell the motorcycles, and that is why they have resorted today to banning these motorcycles, as the case we have seen here. And just as the motorcycles have already also been impounded.
Taking the thieves there and then removing them out, we warn them, we say that this move is not going to stop. After taking a thief inside, when we see after 2 days or 1 day out, we shall begin within them. Then from yesterday, they have begun to support us. Since morning after the meeting, we begin the operation. Up to now, they are with us, they are supporting. What we do, we arrest, we give to them. We don't want them in the field, because when they're in the field, what they do is they begin to use our guns. When they want to talk to us, let them come down, tell us that they want to talk to us. That's when we begin to talk. Right now, there are no shoot, there are no gun sounds. That's why you see the operation is going on well. Now, up to now, right now, after you have visited the site, we have so far banned 4 motorcycles. Yesterday, 2 Senges, 1 Bajaji. Today you have seen 1 here. And then the 2 we have arrested. We have impounded these 2 because they were hiding for us the thief. After realizing that after hiding the thief, then we come on to show that they are the one who hide it after picking the thief. So we put these ones, we want to find them so that they join us. Right now, I'm actually alerting the public after seeing these bordermans, after seeing the communities going, letting them all join hands, letting them join us. We are not killing.
For a famine image, my dear road, the child, I call them visit the child rock. I got a featherman oko. Amanski Kodara, Amagito Mukul cigarette, puts Bacoka, my own back about Mabada Uriga, Major Dago, Major Child Sugar, and good at me whopping. Be a jiki, I could have ever shot tackling on. Secondly, you don't have a man know the amount, but for just Sana, the Pipiki, and the Kissama, Ake Rajoriki, keep Ake Rap, Bika, Lodikayo, the Bikayo, Biki could kill Ruda, and the Bevataka Police Garabo, Police Kajiko, Kora, Biki Kuzira, Biki Dayu. I do decision as in as a citizen concerned citizen hero. I'm a dog picture Kamaketaro. I'm a dog vive.
Just like what we've seen behind me is actually the padding and the liquid and the motorcycle that is currently under fire, and it's already an infant one. I must also confirm to you that this motorcycle, just like this one here, and yesterday also the same operations did go on, and we also told
this move is not going to stop after taking a thief inside, when we see after 2 days or 1 day out, we shall begin with them. Then from yesterday, they are beginning to support us. Since the morning after the meeting, we begin the operation. Up to now, they are with us, they are supporting. What we do, we arrest, we give to them. We don't want them in the field, because when they're in the field, what they do is they begin to use our guns. When they want to talk to us, let them come down, tell us that they want to talk to us. That's when we begin to talk. Right now, there are no gun sounds. That's why you see the operation is going on well. Now, up to now, right now, after you have visited the site, we have so far banned 4 motorcycles. Yesterday, 2 Senges, 1 Bajaji. Today you have seen 1 here. And then the 2 we have arrested. We have impounded these 2 because they were hiding for us the thief. After realizing that after hiding the thief, and then we come on so that they're the one who hide it after picking the thief. So we put these ones, we want to find them so that they join us. Right now, I'm actually alerting the public after seeing these bordermans, after seeing the communities going, let them all join hands, let them join us. We are not killing.
For a famine image, the road that a city lecture drop. I got a featherman oko. Amanjiki Kodara, Amagito Mukolsigare, Pulsbacoka, Mazon Becky, Badriva Mabada Uriga, Major Dago, Major Child Sugar, Mudera Lemivo Bing. Or be a jiki din. I would have ever shot tackling on it. Secondly, you don't have a man know the amount of Fajo Sana, the Pibiki, Anjiki Samaki Rajaki, Keep back a rap, Biki Alodikayo, the Biki Ayo, Biki Kud Kiruda, and Jilabo, Taka Pulsigarabo, Pulskiko Kora, Biki Kuzira, the Biki Dayu. I do no decision in a city concerned citizen hero. I'm a dog Chirka Maketaro. I'm a dog Vive.
Just like what you have seen behind me is actually the panning and the wreckage and the motor of the motorcycle that is currently under fire, and it's already an infant one. I must also confirm to you that this motorcycle, just like this one here, and yesterday also the same operations did go on, and we also told at the same place here about 2 to 3 motorcycles also got banned. And this is also in the sanity drive that really these people are trying to see to it that they also bring sanity in the central business district. That we also really are letting the thieves also really who are in terrorized society also really out of the area, and really we shall be able to keep you more updated about that if at all more details into the matter emerge. My name is Sorish Majid. Stay tuned to West Nile Television, and this is the Nara City News Bulletin. Welcome back, and relatedly this time around to business. Authorities in Paida Town Council have already embarked on a move that is to bring sanity within the area, where they have evicted a number of kiosks within the area, and this follows a recent council sitting in which it was resorted that those who will fail to abide by the issued guidelines by the council will be pushed out of the area, and the operations were being headed by the security, political and technical leadership of the area. Alfred Jawok has more details on this story.
Paida Town Council security team on Tuesday 16th April 2024 impounded over 130 kiosks belonging to chapati makers, spare part dealers in an operation to bring sanity in the town. According to the authority, the victims failed to meet the requirements communicated by the Town Council Authority on 3rd January 2024. Esmond Odota, Town Clerk by the Town Council, who headed the operation, says his team impounded the kiosk over non-adherence to the requirements put in place to keep the town clean. Odota says they found that some chapati makers were operating in corridors while others were in front of commercial buildings, blocking customers to access some shops. He further notes that the release of the impounded kiosk will follow an agreement that the victims will operate in a gazetted areas.
Those kiosks and the tables for selling chapatis are either on roads or in certain lanes in the corridors. When corridors are blocked, they become dark, they become places for short calls, for long calls for people. So we want those centered lanes to be clear. And we want the road sides to be very clear to avoid accidents and other things. And also, of course, to keep our town clean. What is happening here is somebody just gets up, gets a table, puts on the road, starts his or her business. That's not how we operate. We have other places which are organized, like this open space next to Petro City, where they sell milk and other chapatis. They organize, those ones are not being removed. We are only removing those ones on the center lanes and on the roadsides. On the roads, let me say on the roads. To protect our people and also to keep our town clean. Basically, that is the exercise we are doing.
Habib Ismail, a chapati maker along Obimo Road, terms the actions of the security team as total misinterpretation of the town council authority. He says he lost his money and stock as a result of the saga. He adds that the town council directives were only for the traders near the market but not the chapati makers along highway.
Yure mame po de mo kunyo e borore ni ka wado futu ko do jara ka woni kanso wo ko plan do ndi shako we gi shapa so e do wan tal wan ara ma tu muso mama wa bisa ko ko de ndu wa be ko ni ne di ma na chapa ten de konyo yure mo ko na de wo gino ko so wile wa do ko futu ko de ko gwen ko wo jumo ko te ma usi wile shapa te kama do ko sai do tal me do ki so ke do yure mo kene mane mo be ko de makina mo.
Fredo Kwaimongo, another chapati maker, accused the town council authority for being biased in the operations as some traders were not affected in the operations. The town council has over 6 gazetted roads, which include Obemo Road, Olarkeri Road, Nyondo Road, among others, where most of the chapati makers operate either in corridors or in front of commercial buildings. According to the town council authority, the operations will be for 1 week, as they will engage market vendors, boda riders, among others. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
Welcome back and moving on. Teachers and health workers in Ahun District are now expected to engage fully in participating in agriculture so as to boost their incomes, and this follows the receiving of planters from Office of the President, which have already been delivered to the district. Alan Onzima has more details on this story.
To officially hand over one of the harrows, the planters, to the representative of the teachers, who will also make good use of this and share with the teachers. I say all this for God.
Health workers and teachers in Ahun District over the weekend received planters from the Office of the President through Woman Member of Parliament, Ahun District. While handing over the planter, Dr. Peter Taban, the Resident District Commissioner for Ahun, says it's true that the machines are from the Office of the President and are meant to support the teachers and health workers in the district. Dr. Peter Taban also adds that more are yet to come as he pledges, supports and cautions the beneficiaries to put them into proper use.
We have received the field kings. These are the planters. 2 more planters have come, 1 for the health workers and 1 for the teachers. And this does not make the end of what is supposed to be given. We still have the trailers which will come, because after collection of the foods, we need to transport them. And that is one of the things that will follow up to see to it that the full tractor with its associates will be given to the district, particularly to the teachers and to the health workers. I want to thank the Member of Parliament, the Woman Member of Parliament, for her tireless follow-up of these equipments that have come. And as a government, we shall continue to support, because agriculture is our backbone. Therefore, I want to challenge the teachers and the health workers. Let us put these equipments in proper good use. I'm very happy committees have been set among the teachers, committees have been set among the health workers. The tractors have been in the gardens, busy, and they are not actually enough, but we still say thank you so much for our teachers and the health workers for taking opportunity and using these equipment very, very efficient.
Oja Michael, the hospital administrator at Jumani General Hospital, who also doubles as the head of the tractor committee, said the tractors and other farm equipments given to them will improve on their livelihood and helps to fight against food security. He promised to continue utilizing the equipments well, since they are already in use.
The tractors that has been handed over to us to improve on our livelihood, especially in the sector of agriculture. You will realize that food security is a very critical health dependent, because that is the source of good nutrition, and healthy body, good nutrition is healthy body. We are going to put this planter into use. The tractor is already in the field. 2 months down the road, we have plowed over 500 hectares of both health workers and other community members. We think by the end of this year, we will be able to plow thousands of hectares, and this is going to contribute tremendously in improving food security among the population in Ahun District.
Akuku Philip Kaya, Principal Education Officer at Jumani District, expressed his joy and said the number of teachers is overwhelming, and if each one is to participate in farming, they will be able to achieve more in developing agriculture.
And we are very, very happy with the government of Ghana, because we are 3,636 teachers in this district. And all, if on average, if teacher can plow just 1-2 acres, that will translate to 7,200 in a single month, a single year. We could produce more than what is expected. And this is going to increase the food security. When it increases the food security, that's it. If there's a security at the household level, there's a security in the village, there's a security in the sub-country, there's in the country, and that's where people go.
The health workers and teachers put their request to the President of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, through the Woman Member of Parliament at Jumani District, as they are embracing agriculture, and the tractors were delivered to them and received last year, October 9th, during the Independence celebration, and followed by the planters this year, 2024. Peace Ushaki, Njima Alan, West Nile Television, Nilecast.
Right time for me to drive you in the world of sports. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Today is already the 16th of April and the year is 2024. Stories continues to make headlines in the world of sports every day. Before we talk about national and international stories, let's first take a look at what is happening within the region of West Nile. Moyo Star High Senior Secondary School celebrates after winning ladies football. That was on Sunday up against Biaya. That comes from Ajuman. They won the game by 2-0, returning home in Moyo. Starts with the celebration. Let's have the detailed information about that particular story.
The team entered the district with a live band and marched within the town, attracting the attention of the public while displaying their achievements for the public before finally heading to the school. Mrs. Magama Bena, the head teacher at Moyo Star High School, congratulated the girls upon their success and attributes the success to the support rendered by the school to the team, and said as a school they have invested a lot of resources in the team, ranging from hiring a professional coach to train the team and the provision of special diet for the girls.
To defend their trophy, because I always do that following. I have a coach who is always on the school compound and is on payroll. He always trains the girls every day. They do daily training and we feed them well, we motivate them. And some who have not managed to be at school, we have put them on bursary. We are developing both their talent in football and even in academics. When it's time for academics, we also give them opportunity to be in class and we give them extra learning where things they have missed. So because of it, psychological, they are not affected. They know via academics they are not bad, and when it comes to sports, they are ready to do training and they are ready to face any team. It has become their daily training and daily practice, which has made them strong, and they have become part of sports. That is why they are able to. They know all the corners, how to manage football because of the daily practice, and we give them psychological comfort to continue with the training, and we support their feeding. We have special diet from them because football really needs good feeding, and we also cater for their health. In case they fall sick, we make sure we treat them there and then.
Mr. Manis Konto, the head coach of the school, said they managed to retain the trophy because they began their training early and the girls dedicated themselves fully, and also the school's continued support are the key factors for the good performance of the team, and said the team is ready for the national championship and believe the girls will give out their best in the championship.
Entire community from Moyo that we are going to come with something concerning the trophy. How we managed, because that the preparation of the school was good. We started training these talented players since in January 15th, where they got a lot of basics concerning football, and they are playing under instruction of a coach. That's why they managed to have that reserve to win that trophy from the region. Concerning for national, we are wired for that national. This is not our first time. Last year we went for national, we were not aware. But this year we laid a strategy. We are going to go, we are going to do something. Although we don't do not much, but we are going to do something. Because football is all about having instruction and how to play under the instruction. But this year, since we are going to go to Luero, particularly in Deja University, hopefully I know that talent currently most have particular.
Kayungu Vivian, the captain of the team, said she is so excited to have retained the regional trophy, and said the early training, the commitment of the girls, and also the support from the administration in terms of offering the girls bursaries has contributed greatly in the girls achieving this milestone.
I am really grateful to God Almighty for having made us to go through after to the finals. I'm really very happy. What made us to go through was we started training early January 15th. That's when we started training, and that's why we have energy and the strength to go through the games. And I also work hand in hand with my players, my coaches, everyone around me. I always have meetings with them, advise them on how to play in the pitch, on how to do anything that can be able to make us to go through. And the other thing is also prayers.
Moyo Star High Girls Secondary School entered into the just concluded zonal league as a defending champion after winning the tournament the previous season, which was by then hosted by Nara District, and successfully defended the title by edging past Biaya Secondary School over Germany in this current campaign, which was hosted by Koboko District. The team has booked a slot in the Nationals, which is due to take place on the 26th May this year in Luero. I'm Dominic Antonio Kumo for West Nile TV, Nilecast Sports.
Away from that story, still within the region of West Nile, this time talking about the ongoing West Nile regional. Since the season is coming to an end and West Nile Regional Football Association has already rescheduled the games that we are postponed, and these games are kickstarting tomorrow. Tomorrow we have so many games to be played. The Rising Stars will be having a game up against Pajob United. This is in Nyagaki Zone. And also Zeuseno will be having a date with the Paida Black Angels also in Nyagaki Zone. Meanwhile, in Nile Zone, top of the table class between Araka Football Club and Odamataku, this game is going to be played in a neutral ground. It has been taken to Koboko, and it will be played at St. Charles Luanga Senior Secondary School playground. The game between Odamataku Central and Araka. The home team is Odamataku Central. This game was postponed because fans riot on that particular day when the game was supposed to be played, and it will be taking place in Koboko. And then next week, on Tuesday, Padia Rising Stars will be having a game with Alpha Rising Stars, as Odamataku will be playing Yumbe Heroes, and Zeus Central will be welcoming Kuluva Rainbow. And at the same time, the team called Pakwati Youngsters will be staying at St. Mary's Stadium Omati to take on the team of Pajobi United. Let's take a look at some of the national stories. The Vipers, of course, have petitioned FIFA over poor off-season. This comes after the game in Stanbic Uganda Cup up against Chitara, where they played a 2-2 tie in normal time, and of course Chitara knocking out the defending champions Vipers in the penal shootout. According to Vipers, the off-season was not okay, and they have also threatened not to honor the game up against Chitara, the reverse fixture in Star Times Uganda Premier League, which is due to take place on 19th of this particular month. And the year still remains 2024. We are following the story. We'll also be in position to keep you updated about that. Let's jet to Europe before we talk about the English Premier League. UEFA Champions League reverse fixtures are also bouncing back tonight with the 2 games to be played. Atletico Madrid will be carrying a 2-1 lead advantage to Westfalenstadion in Germany to take on the team of Borussia Dortmund. They won first league 2-1, and the reverse fixture will be tonight. And the team that wins in aggregate will proceed to the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League this season. On the other side, the team called the Paris Saint-Germain will be heading to Catalonia to take on Barcelona. Also, the first leg of this game ended in an edging result in favor of Barcelona, winning it in France at Principality despite the Princess, which ended 3-2. Also, the team that will win it in aggregate tonight will proceed to semis. Then tomorrow, Arsenal will be heading to Germany to take on the team of Bayern Munich. Just a reminder, the first league also ended 2-2, a draw, and at the same time on the other screen, you'll be expecting a huge encounter between the record holders Real Madrid, as they will be taking on Manchester City. First league ended 3-3 tie. It took place at the home ground of Real Madrid, thus in Spain, and Manchester City tomorrow will be hosting Real Madrid, the Angels, in Etihad. And let's finalize everything with what happened yesterday night in Monday Night Football in English Premier League. Chelsea humiliated the team Everton, and we saw a poker scored by their striker Cole Palmer. Poker is actually a term which is used for 4 goals being scored in a particular encounter, and we saw the man Cole Palmer scoring the 4 goals, as I said, the poker, to see that Chelsea ran riot over the team of Everton, demolishing them by 6-0. And a lot of history has been broken after him scoring 4 goals, and he becomes the first ever player to score first half hat-trick against the team of Everton, and also at the same time he becomes the first ever player for the team of Chelsea to score first half hat-trick, and also becomes the 3rd player to score 4 goals in a particular match. So many histories were broken, but I can't now be in position to mention them all. And after firing 4 goals, it takes his goals tally to 20. Also together with Erling Braut Haaland, the striker for Manchester City, right now is having 20 goals. Cole Palmer also with 20 goals. Oli Watkins of Aston Villa with 19 goals. Then players like Mo Salah, they have 17 goals, not forgetting about Dominic Solanke, who is playing for the team of Bournemouth. After the win yesterday night, it has not changed their position, but it has revived their hopes of finishing European position, either in UEFA Europa League or in Europa Conference. Right now, they sit at number 8 with 48 points, just 2 points adrift of Manchester United, Newcastle, and the team of West Ham. With that, we have come to the closer of today's edition of NILE Sports News. In front of the camera has been me, Benson Pastore. Let's link up again tomorrow, as I will also be the one to take you through in what is transpiring in the world of sports.
All right, thank you so much, Oraku Benson Pastore, for the sports updates. And really, with that, we come to a closer of today's edition of the Nara News Bulletin with me, Farish Majid. Let's maybe await how the games